Welcome everybody to Forza Horizon 5, and today we're taking a look at the 2012 Hot Wheels Bad to the Blade. Now this is an interpretation of the standard little toy, and yeah, it's got a rear-wheel drive mid-engine layout, 8-speed gearbox and slick tyres, and yeah, all of that downforce from the wings and all that lot is real downforce. It actually works because this car handles absolutely beautifully, and yeah, it's got a canopy interior, which it'll let me have a look at. So yeah, as you can see, really a proper canopy kind of style going on, like a fighter jet. And yeah, you got a Momo steering wheel. You can see the spine of the chassis and the like with all the welds, and you've even got a battery in between your legs. So yeah, better watch out for that. But yeah, looks pretty damn good inside. And yeah, although obviously this isn't a functional road-going car, it's definitely functional in terms of the game itself. And yeah, it's got pretty formidable amount of power as well. 650 horsepower, 320 pounds-feet of torque from what I think is a 3.5 litre V8 engine. It's definitely 3.5 litres because I can see that stat on the game, but there's no information at all out there that I can find that says what engine it is. But it sounds like a V8, it revs really high, and yeah, it sounds like other racing V8s that we've seen on this game before. So that's the size of the engine that I'm going for. So yeah, and it only weighs 1,598 pounds, so weighs very little and has all of that power and all of the downforce that it's got going on as well. And it's, yeah, pretty much like a Formula 1 car that's been stylized in a lot of ways, as you'll see when we get out there. So yeah, let's get out onto the open road and see what this car can do. So yeah, with those slick tyres and that quick 8-speed gearbox, this is definitely a quick car in a straight line, although it's definitely something that's just as good, if not better, for the corners. So yeah, let's get it down this drag strip, see how quick we can hit the speed camera at, and then we'll go around the track. So yeah, launches really well, even when you mess it up and hit the speed limiter. And as you can see, it's, yeah, pretty formidable in terms of acceleration as well. 170 miles an hour there, which, despite the fact that it's not really meant for top speed, because it doesn't have the highest top speed by any means of any Hot Wheels car, let alone other vehicles as well, is pretty damn quick. So yeah, let's get to the track, look at the stats, and then boot it around there and see just what it's like in what is clearly its home environment, because yeah, like I said, this is pretty much a Formula 1 car with a really rather radical design going on. So yeah, let's look at the stats. So yeah, we're in top end S2 class, and yeah, there the stats. Handling, launch and braking are all excellent. Acceleration is really good. Only downside is the top speed, but it gets to its top speed really rather quickly. And yeah, at the end of the day, when you are at its top speed, you've got all of the downforce that it has to generate going on your side. So yeah, it's just fantastic car really. It's easily one of my favourite cars to actually drive, which I didn't think I'd actually be saying about a Hot Wheels vehicle, quite frankly, given that some of them look great but aren't all that great in terms of driving a lot of the time. So yeah, but nonetheless, let's listen to the engine for a bit and talk about it some more. So yeah, it sounds absolutely amazing, and I'm sure you'll agree that it does sound like a V8. And as you can see, it revs really high as well, more than 11,000 RPM, easily one of the highest revving standard engines on this game. And yeah, you have to really be on your toes when driving this, not because it's a difficult car to drive, but because it's so quick and it's so agile, because it weighs very little and it's got those slick tyres. Like, it's very easy to accidentally make a mistake, not down to the car but down to the driver error really, because yeah, this car really does not put a foot wrong, and yeah, just absolutely glorious to drive. So yeah, acceleration wise, it deals with 60 in 2.2 seconds. 0 to 100 is dealt with in 4.3 seconds, and I'm going to a top speed of 189 miles an hour, which is, yeah, not as quick as you'd expect for a car that has 650 horsepower, but purely because it has all of that downforce that really limits its top speed. But that's no bad thing given, you know, how great this actually handles. So yeah, absolutely superb car, and you can get it by playing the Hot Wheels expansion. You have to play naturally through the campaign that is in that game to be able to get this car. So yeah, it's well worth getting. Absolutely superb vehicle, and I'm sure you'll agree once you're driving it that you'll agree that it's absolutely a fantastic ride, this car. Which, like I said, isn't something I normally say about a Hot Wheels car. Usually they're fun, granted, and they look great, but not typically a driver's car, whereas this, yeah, is absolutely glorious, and yeah, easily one of my favourite cars to drive in this game. But nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.